Oh, I guess I'm live. So trying to figure out how to do this YouTube broadcasting thing. Figured I'll just go live and keep a record of it that way. The reason why I'm making this quick video is I actually encountered this the other day. I was at a store. Regardless of your political views, I'm not getting into that. And I heard some conversation about one of the individuals who had a mask but kind of had it pulled down and said, "Look, even if I don't want to wear this," and he wasn't talking to a store employee, so there's no drama here, but among his friends, said he has a constitutional right to not wear the mask. Now, regardless of whether you actually have a constitutional First Amendment right to not wear a mask in a public in a public place, meaning that's owned or ran by some sort of municipality or government, and how they can infringe or not infringe upon your rights. That's actually a deeper discussion. We're not getting into that. This is actually a lot simpler discussion. Constitution is there to protect you from government, from the United States government. It's there to make sure that your rights are not infringed upon by the government. Your constitutional rights don't apply to non-government entities. For example, any sort of grocery store. If it's a privately owned store by any individual, they can have their own policies. They can even set up policy to just say, "Look, I only want people who come in wearing a blue shirt. I don't like any other color shirts." That's my policy. If you want to go to that store, you have to follow that policy. By the way, I'm also getting used to looking at two screens. I should probably figure this out because this is my main screen, but I'm actually talking to a camera here. Sorry, I'm still learning how to do this. So point being, there's no constitutional right when it comes to privately held stores. Well, I've heard some discussion about, the American Disability Act, that also is applicable if I don't feel somehow comfortable. Some people have stretched it out to say, look, even if I don't have a condition, but it's making me disabled or somehow making it very uncomfortable to breathe, that in itself, I can say to the store, they'll have to let me take off my mask. They have no way to stop me, and that's my right. I know this. Well, here's the thing. ADA, given its complexities and different type of protocols that are required by stores, new construction, old constructions, grandfathered in policies, it can get fairly complex. However, when it comes to masks, it actually did issue a opinion or a bulletin on its website stating, okay, what exactly are the rights when it comes to people who may have disabilities that prevent them from wearing masks? Well, ADA has always held one consistent position. They try to make this balance between not being overburdensome on businesses, but at the same time trying to protect people who have disabilities, and we should protect them all because that they're disabled and we should do whatever we can. But at the same time, a business shouldn't have to shut down their business just because they cannot cater to someone with a disability. For example, the balance a lot of times strikes between the financial interest of a business versus someone with a disability. If it costs someone hundreds of thousands of dollars and they only make about, let's just say, $50,000 a year in their business to protect someone's disability against someone's disability, well, the government won't come and say, "Look, you have to go bankrupt or you have to shut down your business." But you have to make this you have to make this accommodation to this person. The ADA simply says you have to make reasonable accommodations, and that's based on various factors, which is again, I can get into more detail, but the simple answer is ADA has said, look, if the store can make a reasonable accommodation saying, look, if you have some sort of disability, we will go ahead and do the shopping for you. You can go use our online option, or again, we can do the shopping for you and bring it to you and come up with some sort of reasonable accommodation. They still don't have to let you in without a mask on, and that's basically the policy the ADA has, and which is consistent historically with a lot of the other policies. But yeah, that is the policy ADA has stated on this website. You guys can access it. I'll try to link it below in the instructions or the description of this video. Sorry if I'm talking too fast. Still learning how to do this. I'm going to keep making videos, and hopefully one day I'll get this. Thank you, everyone.